Hi everyone, Sariana van As here for Stencil-Art with a fun polymer clay project. Sculpey Original Polymer Clay is perfect for creating small tiles or projects that is supported by a backing. You need to condition polymer clay before working with it, even if you've conditioned it previously. This will soften the clay and will also prevent breaking and cracking. Conditioning clay just means that you need to mix it either by using a pasta machine, rolling it with a roller, or kneading it by hand. I keep on folding and rolling my clay sheet until the edges are smooth and even. The older the clay, the longer you need to condition it. Place the Stampingus Daisy mix stamps onto your clay and roll with a roller or a brayer to transfer the image. Cut out each flower with either a needle, a piercing tool, or a craft knife. Smooth the edges with your finger or a silicone tip tool. Decide on the placement of your daisies and cut the background sheet to size. Use a small ball tool or embossing tool and draw vertical lines about 2.5 centimeters apart. Use a silicone tip tool to carve out the wooden planks. Tear and roughen up the edges to create a small piece of wood. Draw knots in the wood and then start drawing vertical lines from the top and curve around the knots. Use a soft paintbrush to gently wipe away all the small pieces of clay from the grooves. Add the daisies to the background. No need to glue, as raw clay will always stick to raw clay. It will fuse permanently when you bake it. Roll out a piece of clay to form the stem. I actually forgot to make the stems for the small flowers, but fixed it at the end. Bend the flowers and leaves to get a 3D effect and place pieces of foil underneath so that it stays in position while baking. Place the ceramic tile in the oven and bake for 30 minutes at 130 degrees Celsius. Use a paintbrush and add watered down black acrylic paint to the wood background. Add more paint or water to get a black wash. Dry completely, making sure that you move the heat tool around a lot to not burn the clay. Paint the flowers and leaves with Christy Friesen metal coating in copper. If working with terracotta clay, I normally don't use the prep on my surface. I will however recommend that you use it with other colors as to get a solid metal coating. Make sure that the first coat is dry. Patina will only work if you apply it to wet metal coating. Therefore, paint each flower and immediately apply the patina to the wet paint. Repeat for all the flowers, the leaves and the stem. Now set aside and wait for the magic to happen. When you're happy, spray with water and wipe off to prevent any more reaction, and then dry. Dry brush the wood with Daler Rowney Graduate Acrylics in raw umber and buff titanium. Mix polyurethane gloss varnish and black acrylic paint and paint the wood background. Roll 2 stems from clay and add to the flowers. Use the heat tool to cure the clay on the front and then gently remove it, turn it over and cure on the back. Glue in place with clear adhesive. Paint with Christy Friesen metal coating and patina. Glue onto a journal cover or frame it. I would suggest doubling your background thickness if you're not going to mount it onto something. Thank you so much for watching.